Hi, my name is Clayton Bora, and I've been doing CrossFit for about 10 years now. Recently, I've decided to do an ultramarathon this summer. My goal is to discover how well CrossFit has prepared me for this more specialized event with just slight modifications to my regular training. Before starting this journey, I hadn't run longer than 6 miles at any one time. I've got a long ways to go and really a short time to get there. Let's do this.
All right, just getting started this morning, a little late start, but checking out a new system of trails. That's not, well, it's new to me. I've never been on it before, but there's like 10 different trails right here at the trailhead. And I started down a trail for a ways, and yeah, it was not. I was immediately off trail. I'm like, oh no. And I went back a little bit. There was like 3 more options. Anyway, all the way back to the very beginning of the trailhead. Get it figured out. Anyway, I'm headed in the right direction now. So looking at like almost a 10-mile loop today. That's less important than my goal was to get an hour of 20 minutes on my legs today. And another hour and 20 minutes on my legs tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. Got about half a mile of a good power walk going on here before I start taking off running, and we'll see how this goes. Kilometer in, took a wrong turn again. There's so many trails here. I was taking off these beautiful set of those aspens behind me. I was winding up the hill and it was beautiful. My watch tells me you're off track. So we'll try another route. Well, here's something I didn't really think about. So I got this hydration vest for Christmas. It's the one I asked for. My wife got it for me. It's beautiful. I've loved it so far. I'm tall. I'm 6'4". So larges are like kind of like what's gonna fit me vertically usually. But depending on how closely I am paying attention to my nutrition or what kind of training I'm doing, I vary between like 205, 210 down to 190 or something. So since I've started doing more running and trying to pay closer attention to my nutrition, I'm down at 190. I've lost about 10 pounds since I started. This vest is tightened as tight as it will get. And it's bouncing a lot more than when I started this training, so that's a problem. All right, well, I'm about 6.5 kilometers in. My legs are definitely feeling this week's workouts, so they're already tired. I got 10 more kilometers to go, roughly. So there's that. Hopefully there's some downhill. I'm tired of climbing. But the thing that keeps popping into my head is the fact that I've got to do this distance again tomorrow. I think there's gonna be a lot more, or at least this more time tomorrow. I'm guessing there's gonna be a lot more walking tomorrow. We'll see how I go. I don't know if that does it justice, but started up there and it just came down here. That was a steep downhill. Like whatever took me the last hour to climb, I just came down in like 3 minutes. Whew. All right. Well, as I was saying before, things weren't feeling super great. I had a little bit of a knot in my left calf, and I tried to work it out the other day, and it was super painful. And anyway, that downhill I just did really started to make it cramp up pretty bad. So I'm walking right now, but as I'm walking, I decided, oh, let's see how far I've gone, take a look at my watch. And I paused my run at the top of a hill. I stopped to talk to somebody, and that passed me, and then they were stopping to wait for their group. And anyway, yeah, I forgot to resume it. So the last 20 minutes or so haven't been recorded. So, I mean, it got to go to Strava or it didn't count, right? Anyway, so don't really know how long I've been out here. Probably another 20 minutes added on to what I got here. So got about 20 minutes left, and I'm getting close to getting back toward the car. So it's good that, about half of my run, a quarter of my run, I didn't get calculated, but it's all right. I'm still getting the work put in, and I'm going to take it pretty easy from here on out so my calf is not totally destroyed and I can come out again tomorrow. Well, I had to walk most of the rest of the way back. Still got a little ways to go. I'm trying to work on my running technique, and it's not perfect, but I'm trying to get better at it. And I think sometimes I run a little bit too much on my toes and less on the midfoot, and I don't let my heel actually kiss the ground, so my calf on my left leg sometimes never gets unloaded, so it's just loaded and loaded and loaded and loaded, doesn't get a break. So anyway, I think that's what happened today. So that makes continuing to run in that manner really impossible, because the calf that stretch reflex, it just keeps on getting stretched and flexed, and anyway, there's no break for it. So I can seem to jog downhill though. I figured out a little shuffle that allows me to do that doesn't load the calf too much. So that's happening, but I'm almost back to the car. All right, Sunday morning, out on the trails. Parking lot is empty, and I got here a little bit earlier today, and it's get out of the house a little faster. It's chilly though. My calf is feeling tight, a little achy. I did quite a bit of smashing on it yesterday. Tried to prep it this morning a little bit. We'll see how it holds up. I'm gonna get a good climb in here early. See if I get good and warm before I start running on it. We'll see how it goes today. About 3 kilometers in. No, it's not very far, but the leg's starting to warm up. It's actually starting to feel pretty good. I'd probably be more tired if I'd actually been able to finish running yesterday, but been taking it a little easy on the downhills, and calf is holding up so far. So I think that's going to be my plan, is try to just keep moving, maybe a little bit slower pace than I'd like, and take it easy on the downhills, and I'll be able to run most of this today. That'll be nice. Okay, a little update. Been going for a little over an hour. 8.5 kilometers in. A little over halfway. My legs are starting to feel it on these climbs. Whew. Running's going so slow up the hill that I'm actually going faster hiking. And but still trying to run the flats and take it easy on the downhills. It's gonna be a little longer run than I was wanting to do, but originally when I planned it a week ago. But it's all right. I'll take it.